Have you ever heard of Martin Luther King Jr.? He was a man who changed history through courage, hope, and the belief that all people should be treated equally. His story is one of faith, determination, and love in the face of hatred. Martin Luther King Jr. was born on January 15, 1929, in Atlanta, Georgia. He grew up in a close-knit family, and his father was a pastor. From an early age, Martin saw the injustice of segregation, the unfair system that separated black and white people in schools, buses, restaurants, and more. This made a big impression on him and shaped his desire to make the world a fairer place. Martin was a brilliant student. He skipped 2 grades and entered college when he was just 15 years old. After graduating, he followed in his father's footsteps and became a pastor. He believed that faith and love could be powerful tools for change. In 1955, Martin's leadership came into the national spotlight. Rosa Parks, a brave woman in Montgomery, Alabama, refused to give up her bus seat to a white passenger. This sparked the Montgomery Bus Boycott, a protest against unfair bus segregation laws. Martin Luther King Jr. became the leader of the movement, which lasted for over a year. Eventually, the Supreme Court ruled that segregation on buses was illegal. This was a major victory for the civil rights movement. Martin believed in nonviolence. Inspired by Mahatma Gandhi, he taught people to protest peacefully, even when faced with violence. His speeches and marches united thousands of people across the country who wanted to see change. One of his most famous moments came on August 28, 1963, during the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. Standing in front of the Lincoln Memorial, Martin gave his historic "I Have a Dream" speech. In it, he shared his vision of a world where people would be judged by their character, not the color of their skin. This speech inspired millions and became a symbol of hope for equality. In 1964, Martin Luther King Jr. won the Nobel Peace Prize for his nonviolent fight against racial inequality. At just 35 years old, he was the youngest person ever to receive the award at the time. He used the prize money to support the civil rights movement. But Martin's journey wasn't easy. He faced constant threats and was even arrested more than 20 times for his activism. Still, he never gave up. He once said, "The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice." Sadly, Martin Luther King Jr.'s life was cut short. On April 4, 1968, he was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee, while standing on the balcony of his motel. His death shocked the world, but his dream of equality lives on. Martin Luther King Jr. showed us the power of love, faith, and peaceful protest. He proved that one person can spark change and inspire millions. Here are 5 interesting facts about Martin Luther King Jr. 1. He was nearly named Michael King Jr. Martin's father, Michael King Sr., changed both his and his son's names to honor the Protestant leader Martin Luther after visiting Germany. 2. He was a gifted student. Martin skipped 2 grades and started Morehouse College at age 15. He earned a doctorate in theology by the time he was 25th. 3. He went to jail 29 times. Martin was arrested for acts of civil disobedience and other fabricated charges while fighting for civil rights. 4th, his "I Have a Dream" speech wasn't fully written. He improvised parts of it, including the iconic "I Have a Dream" refrain, which wasn't in his original draft. 5. Martin Luther King Day wasn't officially recognized in all 50 states until 2000. It took decades of advocacy for his legacy to be celebrated nationwide. Martin Luther King Jr. changed the course of history with his bravery and belief in justice. His dream continues to inspire people around the world. If you enjoyed learning about his life, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. Join us next time as we explore more incredible people from history.